Hey guys, Grumpy here with another episode of Save Our Ships. This episode is brought to us by Whistlebeak. Whistlebeak, also known as Crom, posted a nice little bit of flavor text on Discord and then also submitted the save file. So I'm going to go ahead and read the story that he left us. It begins Betrayal. Our contacts on Chicomoztoc have always been reliable. They were glad to have access to our fuel stores when conflict with Sindria and Persean League ran them dry. They were reliable in providing early bounties, ensuring our profits while out collecting trophies. The mission was simple: bring a deserter to justice, quite the usual bounty. Some fancy pants commander, a capital ship, his underlings follow suit, and they bring our trade to a standstill. We go out, collect the bounty, and get paid. The trade resume, and profits escalate. Except this was a secret task force, sent forth to stop us after the debacle on Jangala. Multiple capital ships with heavy destroyer escorts awaits us beyond Tartiflette. So, with that out of the way, we can go ahead and get into the battle. Um, so, um, Here we have a rather large bounty. Um, Four capital ships, a lot of eagles, a Mora, a Falcon, and then a bunch of destroyers and frigates. Okay, versus. Okay, not bad. A lot of capital ships, or no capital ships. Let me scroll down. Yeah. No capital ships in the fleet. Um, but I do like the ships that I'm seeing. Herons, awesome carriers. I like the fighters that they're carrying. So daggers, longbows, and broadswords. So you got a lot of coverage there. Um, a claw on the griffin. That's spicy. Okay, I like that. Um, and also another claw on the eradicator. Interesting. Converted hanger claw. Nice. That's really really good. Um, wow. Okay, so a lot of fighters, which is really good. A lot of really good cruisers here. Our flagship is a Sunder. That's nice. No safety overrides, but we do have beam. Okay, so it's a long range Sunder. I don't know if I would go with the hammer class torpedoes on the sides, but that's fine. I would probably go with harpoons. That's good. Yeah, we have a monitor. Does it have safety overrides? It does not, but that's fine. Cool. And then a lot of enforcers. Enforcers are really good ships. I need to incorporate these more into my fleet. They're really good at being um point defense champions. So you can use heavy machine guns or flat cannons, whatever you want, and put those in these medium slots. And then in the missile slots, you can use annihilators, swarmers, anything like that to fight down or to shoot down fighters and missiles. Annihilator rockets are interesting in that they'll collide with other missiles and detonate them before they reach the rest of your fleet. Yeah, you give them integrated point defense, and then you just send them on their merry way. These are very tanky ships, deceptively tanky ships. You wouldn't expect that from a destroyer, especially a low-class destroyer like this one. But but yeah, so I need to incorporate more forces into my fleet. But yeah, so we have three of those, which is really good. We have the swarmers. Yeah, something like this would be good for point defense. Safety overrides on that one, which is interesting. Alright, but let's go ahead and get into the battle. You don't need to interdict me, I will fly to you. Yeah. Taking a closer look at the enemy fleet. That's not that bad. This onslaught actually isn't that bad. It's mostly kinetic damage. Okay. That's not too bad. It's still a priority. We do need to get it off the battlefield. The onslaught, even if it is mostly kinetic damage, is still very devastating. And then this legion has 2 hellbore cannons, so we need to prioritize getting that off the battlefield as well. The eagles aren't too bad. This one is, just because it has a lot of sabos, so we need to remove that. But these aren't so bad. This one's a little bit of a problem. We have high explosive damage there. But other than that, these frigates should be easy peasy, especially with the tachyon lance that our Sunder has. If we can catch one of these frigates like out in the open, the tachyon lance will pretty much one-shot them. Okay. I think a battle like this just requires overwhelming firepowers, just concentrated on like the big targets, and then us and the Sunder kind of cruising around, looking for targets to snipe with our tachyon lance. Alright. Some Kopesh, some Gladius. We need to get rid of the Gladius. I assume that's coming from one of the legions. Or are they all dispersed? Anyway, I'm getting way into the weeds. We'll go ahead and take the battle. If we lose, then we'll go ahead and give it another try. But let's go ahead and jump in. Because there's a lot of ships, I'm not going to be too finicky with what gets deployed first. But we will go ahead and grab a faster ship. Let's see if we can get in. Yeah, that Scarab. I'm going to send the Scarab to the farthest point forward since it's a fast ship. I'm going to send the Medusa to the comm relay, and then everybody else, I'm just going to drag a box over and send them over there. We'll probably gather around the nav buoy, just because it's more important to hold on to that. The nav buoy gives your entire fleet top speed, which is probably going to be a little more important in this fight versus command points that we get from the comm relay. Alright. So it is being contested over there. Okay. I was on autopilot, both literally and figuratively. Alright, so we can cancel that. With the rest of the reinforcements, we're just going to hit all. Yeah, that's fine. We'll bring it all in. We'll rally everyone around here at the beginning, and then we'll transition over to the other nav buoy. These guys are all coming in, which is fantastic. They're already assigned to this target. Cool. Let's see if we can snipe this hound. Get rid of it. The faster you can kill frigates, the less your fleet gets tied up doing dumb stuff like this. So you don't really have to worry about that. I'm just gonna make the commitment now. Just gonna bring everybody over there. We'll abandon this. We don't need it anymore. And we'll just pull everybody this way. Hopefully these falcons get out of the way so I can get a clear shot. Take down this hound. Oh, oops. I was on the wrong channel. Oh well. I fired off all my harpoons instead of my tachyon lance. Alright. So, as far as this goes, we want to take that first, and then we'll start using engage orders on priority targets. So probably these eagles, these legions, this eagle, and then in our Sunder, we need to move because we're on the flank here. In our Sunder, we'll look for opportunities to use our tachyon lance to burst down targets that have pretty high flux. But we need to boogie. I'm gonna press X to hold fire. See, like something like this. So his flux is already high, so we're gonna use our tachyon lance to do a ton of damage right now. And we're really lucky we got the flame out. Nice. So that's pretty much what we'll do. We'll continue to rally everyone over here. And then we'll start setting engage orders. We want the eagle to die. We want the legion to die. Which one is this one? This is not the hellbore one, but that's fine. And we want the onslaught to die as well. What engage will do is as the targets get closer to our fleet, the AI will automatically assign what it thinks is equal enough of firepower to get the job done. It also won't expose your ships to too much fire, so they're less likely to get flanked. But yeah, let's continue to rally everybody over here, and we'll flank around and see if we can pick off some of these destroyers. Right, let's go ahead and head back. Let's get to the front. We kind of want to piggyback off of where our what the hell? Where our I don't know why you're so far forward. Where our like apogee is shooting at, we kind of want to follow up behind that. We want to follow up behind our heron. So wherever the damage is being applied, we also just want to wait and use our tachyon lances to push forward. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this order now that everyone's pretty much in place. And yeah, let's just sit back and see what happens. Alright. Looks like we're targeting the Mora. It's really important we just don't overextend here. It's important that we don't overextend just because we don't want to get flanked ourselves, pretty much. Okay. Wow. We're getting bumped and jostled by our own fleet. Okay. So here we have a different kind of problem. We have too many support ships in that our ships keep bumping into each other and nobody has clear like lines of sight. We'll let the enforcer and the eradicators hold the line. We're gonna double back and deal with these ships on the flank so that these guys can all focus forward. Also, we're just getting bumped around up here, so I'd rather be in a little more useful position. Alright. Let's get you to commit to that. Now we do have the range advantage, so even though our flux is kind of high, we're not really at any kind of disadvantage here. Alright, cool. We have a nice opportunity to pivot. Even get rid of a hound here. Nice, we get the double kill. Oh, beautiful. That's nice. This is what you like to see. The enemy fleet just getting completely surrounded. We do have to be careful though, because reinforcements come from the top. So these ships are probably going to get flanked. Might be alright. Let's see if we can go ahead and put the nail in that sunder. Let's vent. Let's see if we can surprise this kite. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. These ships are now getting flanked. But it's okay. It's just destroyers. The Eradicator should be able to deal with that. Let's have this Eradicator commit to this Mora. Let's have the Enforcer and the Scarab deal with that Vanguard. Let's have the Heron focus on... Let's have both the Herons focus on the Onslaught. Let's get that off the battlefield. We'll have the Medusa... That's a little bit of a waste. We'll have the Scarab deal with the Wolf. Where am I at? I'm over here. I'm gonna fall back and I'm gonna see if I can deal with this Sunder. Again, we should have the range advantage against it. And then everything else can pretty much stay in place. Ultimately, we want to wrap around here and end up somewhere near here, near their reinforcement zone, so we can pick off ships as they come in. But I think this should be alright. My fleet should be able to get rid of these capital ships. Yeah, this should be alright. Let's go ahead and break off. Hold fire so we're not firing at anything. And then let's see if we can pick these guys off. Okay. Nice. With the Tachyon Lance, you want to aim near the engines so you get a flame out. And we do get that flame out, which is fantastic. Alright. Nice. I really like the ion beam, just providing, you know, that little bit of safety by constantly disabling those weapon systems. Alright, one more burst should do it. Let's go ahead and dump flux. We got a couple of enemies on the flank. Nice, we got rid of their legion, which is really good. There are 3 more legions still. Put an engage order on you. The Scarab should be able to deal with this wolf. I'm gonna send the monitor. Let's send the monitor into the dead center of their fleet. It doesn't have safety overrides, but it should still be able to survive that. And then let's look to see if we can support this flank. I'm gonna send the Eradicator. I'm gonna commit all 3 of you to this. And I'm gonna send the Eradicator after that guy. You don't need to do that. You need to focus on the Mora. In fact, all of you can focus on the Mora. You can focus on the Falcon since it's almost already dead. And you guys can also just commit to that. Yeah. And then these guys should go after the actually. Let's cancel that. I was gonna say these guys should go back to engage orders, but they'll prioritize eliminate orders instead. So let's use the harass command. We'll wait until the next legion comes out, and then we'll use the harass command on the monitor. In the meantime, we'll tell the monitor just to go forward. Hopefully it doesn't, get destroyed. Alright, so the Scarab's gonna deal with that. Again, we want to make sure that we're aiming for engines so we get those nice flameouts. Nice. Yep. Alright. We'll get the... We'll get the harass command on the monitor and see if that keeps it close enough. I doubt it though. Your Mjolnir. That's a dead hammerhead. We're a little spread out. I'm gonna upgrade this to an eliminate order. Let's get this off the battlefield. And then I'm gonna commit all of you guys to that. Yeah, let's go ahead and make sure we get that off the battlefield. Okay, that's a lot of sabos. See if we can get some long range attacks on it. Yeah, that should be dead. Upgrade that to an eliminate order. Oh, okay. Nasty little Sabo surprise. Nice. Onslaught is down. Toughest Eagle alive. That's fine. Actually, we need to be careful here because we're starting to get surrounded ourselves. So let's do a little micromanaging. Let's have you two go after the frigate. Let's have you focus on the enforcer, or on the manticore. Let's have you focus on the enforcer. Let's have you also work on the enforcer. Pretty much I want to clean up one side and then focus on the other. The bulk of the forces can go back to focusing on the Eagle. This needs an engage command, but we'll get to that in a second. The Griffin is... Griffin's doing alright. And this thing needs to die. We can set an engage order and commit the Griffin to this to help us out. Hopefully the Griffin doesn't die to the Legion as it crosses by. I suspect it might, but yeah, it is what it is. Eagle is down, which is fantastic. That frees up a lot of firepower. Okay. Oof. Yikes. You can focus on that. That's dead. That's dead. And I think that's it. Yeah. Overall, really good fight. Even though it's a lot of ships, just keeping that momentum up, micromanaging, making sure we're watching the ships as they come in so we don't get flanked, and just applying. We just have a lot of ships, so just being able to apply pressure in pretty much every direction really helped us out there. Not giving the enemy a chance to regroup or flank around, take any maneuvers. Just really helped us out here. And then one more burst should do it. Almost. Alright. Let's go ahead and shoot down this manticore. Oh, that poor legion. Alright. And with that, we get the victory there. But we're gonna see if we can eliminate all of these ships. Clean. I think we lost 1 or 2 ships, but can't really complain. It was a large bounty at the end of the day. But a very fun fight. Yeah, this legion's not making it out. A very, very, very fun fight. We actually didn't lose any ships. We got really low on combat readiness there towards the end. But no casualties. We'll go ahead and pursue them. We'll order our second in command to handle it. We'll go for the eradicators and the enforcers. And we do get the entire fleet, which is fantastic. Thank you so much, Whistlebeak, also known as Crom, for this, for your save file. Again, if you want to see your battles demonstrated in these, attempted in these videos, please submit them in the save mechanic channel on the Discord. Following this video will be a 2.5-minute video on how to save and submit your save files. I would love to try your battles out. I also have another series called WTF with the fleet, where I answer general questions, questions about fleet composition, questions on how to optimize your colonies, things like that. So if you want help there, or you want to see me take on an interesting or challenging battle, then go ahead and drop that in the save mechanic channel. But hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Really fun fight. Thank you again. Other than that, Grumpy out. Oh wait. Spoils. Do we get anything good? Yeah. Get a little bit of metal. I mean, we get some supplies, nothing too exceptional. We'll drop the metal, is what I meant to say. Anyway, now, other than that, Grumpy out.